The league and kickoff return average 24.9 per game. We're underway in Pittsburgh. Short kick, returnable from the 11. Grant won't go down, and the pile is carried out near the 35-yard line. That's where Jacksonville will open up. 23-yard return. Let's check two receivers, Lee and Westbrook, and a handoff for Fournette. Veers makes a cut for 5 on first down.
Put down to Fournette if you have to.
In the first meeting, Bortles had 95 yards through the air. There's a dump off, sets it up for Koyak, who had a touchdown last week. And Koyak gets it to the perimeter. First down catch and run of 21 yards. O'Shaughnessy another at the 40-yard line. Play action. Bortles steps up, guns it. Open man caught at the 25 by Marquise Lee. It's a first down now at the 27 of Pittsburgh. Fake it to Fournette. They come out firing. Wide open on the outside. He hits O'Shaughnessy, and then O'Shaughnessy does the rest. Working the sideline, and he's banged down by Joe Hayden. 18 yards and a first and goal for Jacksonville. Fournette gets the call. Stutter step move. And he's hit by Sean Davis, who led the Steelers in tackles this year. 2-yard pickup. Second and goal. Jaguars trying to get on the board. Motion man is Koyak. Handed off. Fournette plows. And Fournette is cut down low by Vince Williams. Picks up 4. It's third and goal for Jacksonville. Offensive lineman Tyler Shatley. Third and goal for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles on the move. Bortles floats it. Incomplete. And now what do you do?
To a type of confidence Marrone has, not only in his offensive running attack, but in his defense.
Fourth and goal for Jacksonville. Bohannon in front of Fournette. Fournette goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette launching himself into the end zone.
Right through the tackle of Sean Spence at the goal line, and he breaks the plane for the
Lambeau for the extra point. And they put 7 up. Fitzgerald Toussaint for Pittsburgh. Deep kick. Sending Toussaint all the way back. Coming out to the 25-yard line for the Steelers. Empty on their first play from scrimmage. Roethlisberger out of the gun. We'll keep an eye on Antonio Brown. They try to feed it to Brown early in a matchup with Boye for Pittsburgh. Steelers in a 7-0 hole underneath. Juju Smith-Schuster nowhere to go on the curl. Limited to a 2-yard pickup. 3rd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger set it up underneath. Eli Rogers. Rogers tried to zigzag for the first down, couldn't get there. Telvin Smith, who's got serious speed. The punt from Jordan Berry, averaged 43.2 yards per kick this year. Takes a Pittsburgh roll and will settle in right at the 27 for Jacksonville. 39-yard kick for the ice sculptor. Who knew we had an ice carver?
Is he Union?
I believe he is. Handoff to Fournette, and Leonard Fournette, with a head of steam, picks up 5 and then some. Fournette, the toughness, carries some tacklers with him for 4 extra yards. Another first down for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles, protection holds up initially, and then Bortles loses the football. Sean Spence got in the face of Bortles. It's going to go down as incomplete. And it's 2nd and 10 for Jacksonville. Motion man is Marquise Lee. Back to the ground game. Fournette powers his way across the 40-yard line. Good block by Parnell. 3rd and 4. Dangerous as a receiver. Allen Hurns in there, 3rd receiver. Play clock down to 1. Bortles has to work quickly. Out of the gun, Bortles guns it, and it's incomplete. Bobbled, and Allen Hurns couldn't secure it.
But if that ball's thrown out in front, Hurns has a completion, and the Jags have a first down.
Brad Nortman, who punted it 9 times last week against Buffalo, first punt of the day, and this one bounces and settles in at the 11-yard line. Steelers deep in their own territory. Didn't run the ball on the first set of downs. Now they do to Le'Veon Bell, and he picks up 1 yard. Brown and Smith-Schuster along with Eli Rogers. 3 wide receivers here. It's Bell, and Bell is walloped in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the play. Nickel package. Aaron Colvin is in. He had a pick last week in the win over Buffalo. 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger from the gun. Fires to the outside. Juggled. Miles Jack. It's an interception for Jacksonville.
Up with tight ends, and here he shows not only the speed but the athleticism, the control, the feet down inbounds for the interception. Looking like a wide receiver here after he tracks that ball.
Handoff. Fournette hurdles. Fournette cuts to the outside. Oh, Fournette trying to curl it inside the pylon.
Jaguar players that just saw the replay on the big board here.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner was inbounds and crossed the ball with the goal line. Touchdown. Jacksonville is not charged with a challenge or a timeout.
The Jaguars already have more points today than they had last week in their playoff win over Buffalo. We'll kick it off. This one sends Smith-Schuster deep into the end zone, coming out
Of the Jaguars.
6-2 at home this season. Losses to Jacksonville and New England. That's it. 5:25 to go in the first. It's a handoff. Le'Veon Bell breaks a tackle. Bell accelerates to the 45.
And just shrugs off to Sean Gibson, protecting the ball as he knows traffic.
Line of scrimmage is the 45. Pitch it. Bell waits, and nothing develops. No gain on the play. They allow 231 rushing yards in the first meeting, Evan. That was 6.2 yards per carry. Obviously padded by the 90-yarder. Toss to the outside, caught by Brown. He's got a first down. So Brown gets his first touch in a matchup with the outstanding young corner Jalen Ramsey. 4 receiver set. Pittsburgh in Jacksonville territory. Roethlisberger hooks a pass. High one. Held on. Eli Rogers. All sets up in the slot. Roethlisberger. Sideline. Miscommunication. Incomplete. Put up big numbers at the end of the season without Antonio Brown in the lineup. Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Short of a first down. He picks up 8. This is a 3rd and 2. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Pitch it. Bell cuts. Bell spilled out very close.
Some confusion as to where the Jags should line up. And almost offsides there.
4th and less than a yard for Pittsburgh. And a timeout taken. On 4th down. Play clock is down to 3. Pitch it. Bell devoured. Jalen Ramsey leading the charge. It's a loss of 4.
They had success running straight at the Jaguars on this drive, but trying to go wide.
Bootleg. Bortles. Incomplete. It's carried its weight. Bortles has missed on his last 4. Up the middle for Fournette. Picks up 5. 3rd and 5. Bortles sets and throws. Hits his target. Hearns. First down, Jaguars. 18 degrees. It has not affected the Jaguars. It is Bortles keeping it himself. Bortles gets to the outside short of a first down. On a 2nd and 1 for Jacksonville. Back to Fournette. First down run and more. Flag thrown. Fournette finally brought down. Brad Allen.
Holding. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty is added to the end of the run. First down.
Yeah, my apologies.
5 for the penalty. 21 yards total for Jacksonville. Bortles out of the pocket. He'll run. Bortles turns the corner. And a first down for Jacksonville. Fake it. Oh, this time Pittsburgh ready. Bortles gets around it. Bortles hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And they put up 2 of them today here in Pittsburgh. 14-0 lead. Chance for more. 2nd and 10. Stack the line. Spin move Fournette. Somehow stays balanced, and they push Fournette inside the 10 for an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2. Fournette needed 2. He got 4. And it's 1st and goal for Jacksonville. 1st and goal from the 5.
7 yards of carry so far for Fournette.
Bortles, give it to Yeldon. Squeezes through, but can't break away. Bortles operates out of the gun. Hand it off. Yeldon extends for the touchdown. Jacksonville is pouring it on here in the first half.
A veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, with a combination block, comes off on Sean Davis. And
and Josh Lambo on for the extra point. It is 21-0. Touchdown by Yeldon. Shorter kick to this end of the field. Toussaint. Hit as he crossed the 35 yards at NFL.com/Man of the Year. On first down, Roethlisberger has the time. Roethlisberger over the middle, and he hooks up with Eli Rogers. Had to come back for the football. 7-yard pickup through the air. Smith and Jack, the linebackers there defensively. 2nd and 3. Steelers trying to claw their way back into this. Handoff, Le'Veon Bell. He's got a hole. And Bell brought down at the 36. 21-yard burst. Bell was held in check. 15 carries, 47 yards back in week 5. Play fake. Roethlisberger looks downfield. Nearly intercepted. Posluszny. He's 5 of 9 for just 39 yards and an interception. 2nd and 10. Here comes the rush. Flip it underneath for Bell. Bell. The video game-like move for 3 yards. Telvin Smith and Barry Church. They went 7-0 with him in the starting lineup. Also served a 4-game suspension. Performance-enhancing drugs this year. Shovel. And it's Rodgers. An explosion from Rodgers. Steelers trail 21-0. 8.5 to go in the 2nd quarter. Bell in the backfield from the gun. Roethlisberger steps, fires, end zone. It's caught. Antonio Brown, touchdown Steelers.
Another unbelievable.
Brown caught the football and Boye's arm.
Basically caught the ball with his right hand as he was.
Came over as a free agent from Houston. Big Ben went 21-7 with 8:20 to go in this first half. Boswell kicks it off with Corey Grant, the deep man. Ball is carrying when kicked to this end of the field, and the Jaguars have outscored the Steelers 51-16 so far this season. They've got a 21-7 lead here in the 2nd quarter. Lewis and O'Shaughnessy, 2 tight ends. Fournette, patient. Grinds out 2.5 yards with Bud Dupree in on the stop. Vince Williams, L.J. Fort is in there for Pittsburgh. Fake the trickery. Bortles steps up, and he hits Fournette for a first down. And Fournette is struggling along that Jacksonville sideline. Yeldon carries a defender with him. 2nd and 6. Single setback is Yeldon. Fake it. Underneath. And Yeldon is chopped down. He picks up 4. Fournette, 82 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. First down throw to Marquise Lee. Blake Bortles has been comfortable. Walk for Fournette. Bortles, 7 completions to 6 different receivers. 5 minutes to go. First half. Bortles sells the fake. Bortles, deep ball. It is incomplete. 2 defenders in the area. 2nd and 10. Just shy of midfield. Bortles is now 7 of 13 for 83 yards. Running play, Yeldon. Spun down to the 45. Jacksonville has put up 200 yards of offense here in the first half. They go 4 receiver set. Play clock down to 1. Bortles. A quick throw, a low throw. Keelan Cole, it's incomplete. Nortman will punt it. Eli Rogers averaging 7.7 per return, waits for it. Rogers gets out of the way, wouldn't have mattered. Angled towards the sideline and...
During the kick, illegal use of the hands, hands to the face. Number 53, the kicking team. That 10-yard penalty will be administered from the end of the play. It will be first down, Pittsburgh. Timeout.
And that's Blair Brown. Huge series here for Pittsburgh. Injury to Leonard Fournette. Roethlisberger dumps it off. There's room for Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Out across the 40-yard. But he is out there on the field right now for the Jaguars. Shotgun. Roethlisberger gets rid of it quickly. Vance McDonald. He had an impact late in the season. Pittsburgh down by 2 touchdowns with 2:43 to go here in the first half. Bell sets up as a receiver. They spread it with 5. Roethlisberger popped up in the air. Incomplete. It bounced off McDonald. Many people around the NFL just assumed it would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball pops free, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye! Touchdown, Jaguars! Ngakoue knocks it free, and a 50-yard return for Jacksonville with a penalty marker down.
Yeah, but it's down on the 5-yard line. This is going to count. Ngakoue, number 91. He's going to overpower Villanueva there.
Was a fumble with recovery by Jacksonville for a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 50 of the scoring team. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. This is number 50's first unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification.
It's the Jacksonville defense that makes the play.
Well, the secondary was so good that Roethlisberger had nobody to go to down the field.
In that one play, Pittsburgh will have the football to start the second half. Lambeau puts that one on the ground, scooped up at the 27-yard line. And Cameron Sutton carries out near the mid. And they're in big trouble here, 28-7. Short pass caught by Bell, hit by Smith. 3-yard gain. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger, a low throw. He was trying to hit McDonald. And it's disjointed for Pittsburgh. Any team left in the playoffs at this point has all of those things, but you can't all of a sudden do ordinary things extraordinarily well. You've been doing this for 6 months. Just do the things that got you here. Steelers are trying to get back to that. Antonio Brown with a catch and a first down. 3 yards and a brilliant touchdown by Brown. Roethlisberger, quick hitter. Juju Smith-Schuster. 1:23 to go. Roethlisberger has the time. Trying to run, but cannot break away. Marcel Darius. The run, and Darius has proven he can get to the quarterback as well.
He gets inside all pro.
They need another 7 yards or so to get into Boswell range. Roethlisberger, he hits Antonio Brown. And right, they intercepted Roethlisberger and gave Jacksonville the ball deep in Pittsburgh territory. 4th and 11 for Pittsburgh. 4 receiver set. Roethlisberger pump. Roethlisberger throws, looking, end zone, over the shoulder. Martavis Bryant pulls it in for the touchdown. Huge play for Pittsburgh.
With so much speed, number 10 right down the middle, splits the coverage here. You can see Antonio Brown coming from the other side, but Roethlisberger.
Will it be a momentum shifter? You mentioned the fact that
kickoff, Steelers get the ball at midfield, and as you said, you add all those things up, and the Steelers are back in this game. Leonard Fournette and that right ankle of his.
The difference in this first half, the 2 turnovers. Jacksonville takes it. Smith-Schuster, Toussaint, the deep men. Second half is underway here in Pittsburgh. This one returnable, and it's Juju Smith-Schuster. Trying to circle around, and he's caught at the 23-yard line. That's where Pittsburgh will open up in this second half. And it's Le'Veon Bell set up in the backfield. Handoff. Bell falls forward, hit by Barry Church. 2-yard pickup for Bell. Motion man is Smith-Schuster. He's been limited to 1 catch. Sets it up for Bell. Le'Veon Bell short of a first down. Hit by Telvin Smith. This is a 3rd and 1. It's really less than a yard. Fake it. Shove it. McDonald, 2 yards and a first down. First down for Pittsburgh at the 34-yard line. First possession of the second half. Roethlisberger tosses to Bell. Makes a cut on the outside. Out of bounds, and the crowd reacts as flags fly.
Number 20 of the defense.
Smith-Schuster
15-yard penalty, first down.
Pushed Ramsey into that area.
First unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification. First down.
Play by Smith-Schuster.
They're in Jacksonville territory, and they bury Bell at the line of scrimmage.
To being an NFL pro linebacker.
Out of Hopewell High School in Aliquippa, same high school that produced Tony Dorsett. Roethlisberger, 2nd and 10. On time to Vance McDonald. It's a first down, a strong throw from Ben Roethlisberger from the 32 of Jacksonville. Out of the gun, Roethlisberger. He hits Jesse James. James somehow breaks away from 2 defenders. Steelers driving. Early 3rd quarter at the Jacksonville 20. Smith-Schuster, the motion man. Pitch it. Le'Veon Bell. Nothing develops for Bell. It's a 2-yard gain. Dan
down on his cutback opportunities.
Todd Wash in his 2nd year running the defense for Jacksonville. This is a 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. It's Bell. The Jaguars pin him in. Abry Jones leading the charge for Jacksonville. It's a loss of 1. Balance on this drive. Steelers trail 28-14.
Ralph.
Roethlisberger lofts it. Juggle. Touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with the grab. The Steelers inching closer.
Well, the linebacker Telvin Smith has Bell on the wheel route. But look at the concentration by Bell.
6 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown for Bell. Extra point from Boswell. It's a 7-point game. The Steelers celebration after the touchdown. Pittsburgh has closed the gap. 28-21 Jacksonville. Kickoff to Corey Grant. Gets it to the outside and stood up there as he crossed the 20-yard line by Mike Hilton.
Does it as well.
7-point game with 9:02 to go in the 3rd. Leonard Fournette gets the call, and Fournette carries across the 25 for 4. Pressure. Tight game. 2nd and 6. 3 tight ends. Bortles had to jump on top of the football. No further damage, but a loss. Fournette flanks Bortles. 7:45 to go in the 3rd. Now it's TJ Yeldon in there. Bortles steps up. Bortles will run. Blake Bortles sets up a block, takes it down the sideline for a first down.
Week against Buffalo. But how about that block there by Yeldon on Mitchell?
At the 7:06 mark of the 3rd. Koyak, the motion man. Handoff to Fournette. Cut down, gain of 2. Joe Hayden getting down low for the Steelers. 6:25 to play. 2nd and 8. Fake it. Bortles. And he led Fournette a bit far. Fournette wanted a flag on Sean Spence. Didn't get it. It's a 3rd and 8 for Jacksonville. Bortles out of the pocket. Bortles throws to the sideline, broken up. L.J. Fort. Bortles has missed on his last 4 passes. Nortman punts. And a fair catch called for by Eli Rogers. Brings it in cleanly out. Steelers with the football at their own 19-yard line. Motion man is Rogers. Shotgun for Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger. He throws it and hits Rogers. He is 22 of 28 for 223. 3 touchdowns and a pick. 12 in a row. It's caught by McDonald. Vance McDonald, who was acquired from San Francisco during the preseason. Advantage of those abilities, the speed of McDonald. The fact that he doesn't break stride when he catches the ball. He can lead him. Play clock down to 1. Roethlisberger, take the handoff, dump it off. Le'Veon Bell. Bell makes his move upfield to the 40-yard line. Kozlowski and Smith there to 13 straight completions for Big Ben. His team is down by 7. We are under 4 minutes to go in the third. Give it to Bell. And grinds it out for a yard. 2nd and 9 for Pittsburgh. Toss it to Bell. Le'Veon Bell pushed out by Telvin Smith.
And Campbell up front, and all pro corners. You're going to be number 1 in pass defense.
3rd and 9. Roethlisberger steps up. Roethlisberger hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Would have been a 57-yard field goal attempt. They're not going to try that. So Jordan Berry punts it. The ball ricochets into the end zone. Spinal stabilization surgery. He's made steady progress. Attended 2 practices this week. Leonard Fournette goes to the outside, and there's nothing there. They don't see it as a catalyst for the team. It's all about what he wants and what he needs. 2nd and 10. Bortles fading. He hits Fournette. Brought down for no gain. Stephon Tuitt wraps him up for Pittsburgh. 3rd and 10. Dime package here for Pittsburgh. Bortles opened up 3 of 3. He's gone 5 of 14 since. Held to 83 yards. Floats it for Yeldon. Yeldon breaks a tackle, and Yeldon has got a first down working the sideline.
Out of the tackle of L.J. Fort right there. Great balance by Yeldon. Press box up on the big board for all the fans to see.
7-point game with 30 seconds to go in the third. Bootleg. Bortles is too high. D.D. Westbrook in a matchup with Artie Burns. 2nd and 10. Gibbons to Fournette, tries the spin move. This time it doesn't work. T.J. Yeldon in the backfield on a 3rd and 10. Bortles steps up. Bortles. Incomplete. It ricochets off D.D. Westbrook and Artie Burns. Bortles has been erratic. 9 of 20, just 96 yards. It's blocked. Nortman had it blocked. And the ball is down at the 48. Robert Golden. A golden moment for the Steelers early in the 4th.
20. He just flies right by the outside. Missed block by O'Shaughnessy.
First down for Pittsburgh. McDonald, the motion man, nicks in front of Bell. Bell slides through the hole. Good run, 6 yards on first down. They've run 48 plays, 14 on the ground, 34 through the air for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 4. Bell, oh, what a move! Le'Veon Bell. Miles Jack will get credit for it. It's a 3-yard run in just his 2nd year in the league. This is a 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh. Bell by himself in the backfield. Smith-Schuster goes in motion. Give it to Bell. He didn't get there.
No index card here needed.
Nope. 4th down. Roethlisberger trying to get Jacksonville to jump. Plenty of time on the play clock. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger fires it. Incomplete. Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, in a matchup with Boye. Jacksonville takes over. So Jacksonville gets the football at its own 39. It's a handoff to Fournette going up the gut for 2. 2nd and 8 for Jacksonville. 12-12 to go in the 4th in a 7-point game. Bortles, the play fake. Bortles, deep ball.
9.2 forward. Hey, Ricky.
3rd and 8. Bortles dials it up. It's got a first down. It's Lee from the Pittsburgh 48. Fake the handoff. Bortles heaves it downfield. It's caught by Keelan Cole. The rookie climbs the imaginary ladder.
Adjusted to it, but Cole certainly does as he goes high above the crowd.
75 receiving yards. 1st and goal inside the 5. Fournette trying to hammer it in. He does. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The 3rd of the day for Leonard Fournette.
This job right here as they push Walton back. And
comparisons to Ben Roethlisberger as he was preparing for the draft. A jump.
The ball to the 1-yard line and try to go for 2.
Defense number 48. That 5-yard penalty will be administered on the kick. We were waiting to try.
Lambeau connects. Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers 30-9 back in Week 5. They put 35 on the board here today, and they're up by 14 here of the year. Steelers have 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're down by 14. Roethlisberger in the pocket. Roethlisberger, rainbow delivery to Brown and a first down. Good calls against him in the first meeting. Roethlisberger, high throw handled by McDonald and falls forward out across the 45, hit by the linebacker Telvin Smith until the realignment. That was 95-01. Roethlisberger pump. Ball was deflected. Incomplete. Le'Veon Bell. Roethlisberger. A wobbler. Incomplete. Mark of the 4th. 4th and 5 for Pittsburgh.
Again, looks like just a 4-man rush for Jacksonville.
Roethlisberger gets out of trouble, throws it deep downfield. Oh, what a grab! Antonio Brown, touchdown! Sensational!
Coverage by Boyer, almost perfect. But the ball placement to the inside by Roethlisberger as he threw it basically on the run results in another spectacular touchdown.
Right down the middle for Boswell. 35-28, Jacksonville with 9:05 left in the 4th. Boswell kicking it off to Corey Grant. And a booming kick out to the 25-yard line for Jacksonville. Jacksonville holding on to a 7-point lead. Give it to Fournette. Fournette cuts it to the outside, hit down low by Joe Hayden to the NFL at 141.4 yards per game. Fournette again. Tried the little stutter step, and he's limited to 3. This is a 3rd and 5 for Jacksonville. Dime package for Pittsburgh. William Gay is on the field. Bortles looks, swings it to the outside, and it's caught by Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon down the sideline and out of bounds. Good position at the 30-yard line of Pittsburgh. Currently a 1-score game. Handoff to Yeldon. Runs into a crowd. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. Running play. Fournette. Brought down after the gain of 1. It's 2. Play clock winding down. They just get the play off. Bortles guns it to D.D. Westbrook, and the rookie brings it in for a first down.
D.D. Westbrook, the rookie, finding the hole in the zone defense of the...
Ball control numbers have been even. We approach 5 minutes to play. Fournette runs into a brick wall and gets pushed backwards. Forward progress will get him 2. Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open. Tommy Bohannon Touchdown, Jacksonville!
Play. Watch Bohannon. The Steelers think he's going to block. Well, he releases and goes right down the middle of the Steeler defense. Nobody is there. Perfect throw by Bortles and the Jaguars.
On a few occasions, made what looked to be caught passes today for Jacksonville. Lambeau kicks it off. Angles it. And Toussaint, who was walking a tightrope, is banged down just short of the 25.
And an important part of my life as a friend. And wish all the best to his wife, Turianne, their children, Melanie, Christopher, and Lindsay, and their grandchildren for Jacksonville.
Yes.
To be playing so well.
If they hold on, there'll be a whole lot of Woe Nellies down in the state of Florida. Roethlisberger. Home run ball. Bounced around. Incomplete. Martavis Bryant is in company. 3rd and 10 for Pittsburgh and even 4 minutes to play. And they're down by 14. Roethlisberger, pressure, sidearms it to Vance McDonald, who's got a first down. The sling from Roethlisberger. We'll have it for you next week here on CBS. From the gun, Roethlisberger. Deflected. Incomplete. Steelers were hoping to advance to their 17th AFC Championship game. Roethlisberger. It's dropped by Vance McDonald.
That 40-yard completion to T.J. Yeldon really turned things around.
Roethlisberger looking to run with it. And Roethlisberger, a little backyard football for the first down. Dave Caldwell remained as the GM. And they made some key free agent signings. They drafted well. Steelers down by 14. Roethlisberger in some trouble. Roethlisberger slings it downfield. Incomplete. There were 2 receivers in the area. Martavis Bryant had bounced off him with Jared Wilson back there. Stepping. Rolled incomplete. It's a 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger. Soft toss to Bell. Bell to spin. Le'Veon Bell. Extra yards. Then Ngakoue.
And Smith as well.
Throw him in there.
Yeah.
First down at the 23 of Jacksonville. Roethlisberger fires to the outside of McDonald. 2nd and 5 for Pittsburgh. 2:58 left on the clock. 7 catches, 75 yards for the tight end McDonald. Roethlisberger off the hands of Jalen Ramsey.
There's the matchup again. Brown and Ramsey.
So he's following Brown on the other side. 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, he hits McDonald. Vance McDonald's got a first down, but he didn't get out of bounds. Steelers line up. It's 1st and goal from the 9. Roethlisberger, pump, run, backward pass to Le'Veon Bell, accelerates for the touchdown. So Roethlisberger, a heads-up play, maybe not the way you draw it up, but the effectiveness and the trust.
And the experience back as far as possible. Because if they recover the ball at midfield, they're just 10 or 15 yards away.
Oswald lines it up. They're going to go for it on the onside kick. The ball was deflected, and it's recovered by Jacksonville.
Yeah, the ball.
Illegal touching. Number 44, the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty is administered from the dead ball spot. First down, Jacksonville.
They couldn't get out of the way.
Only a second came off the clock, so 2:17 to play. Fournette. He got hit on that second wave of defenders. Mike Mitchell. So long to George. Handoff to Leonard Fournette, who picks up 2 yards. But now the Jaguars on a 3rd and 6. With 1:56 left, Pittsburgh has 1 timeout to work with. Handoff, Fournette. They have to stop him here. And they did. Jacksonville in front by 2 scores. Holba will snap it. Nortman, the holder, from 45 yards away. It is right down the middle for Lambeau. Jacksonville up by 10 with 1:45 to play. They won their 23rd division title in franchise history, champions of the AFC North. Well, they are 1:45 away from being knocked out in the divisional round by the Jacksonville Jaguars. 1:45 to go, no timeouts remaining for Pittsburgh. From its own 25-yard line, Roethlisberger. Underneath. Holds on to the football. Darius Hayward-Bay took a shot. Well, put some time back. Hayward-Bay with only 2 catches during the regular season, and that ball was jarred loose. 1:38 away from going to the AFC Championship game. It's incomplete. Well, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the brink of ruining the Steelers' party. Roethlisberger throws it. Dropped by McDonald. It's 4th down.
The Steelers allowing just 3 field goals in that game.
Nice move by McDonald to keep this game going. Roethlisberger connects with McDonald again.
Well, momentarily it will, but you know, you're only as good as your next game.
Yep. He said maybe for 24 hours.
Yep.
Roethlisberger on a line, makes the connection to Bryant. Martavis Bryant getting to the outside, and Bryant out of bounds. Bernie Kosar with 489. First and goal from the 5. Roethlisberger. He got rid of it. Possibly could be kick the field goal here.
Rounding, number 7 offense. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down.
It certainly would save time.
Pittsburgh had no timeouts.
Then you
it would also carry a 10-second runoff.
The onside kick
Please
and hope for a touchdown to tie it up.
32 seconds.
Either way, you're going to have to execute the onside kick.
Runoff because of the penalty.
Roethlisberger tosses to the outside. Antonio Brown. And he's down inside the 5, but didn't get out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll. It's a 3rd and goal for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger throwing off the hands of Xavier Grimble. 4 seconds left. 4th and goal for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger connects for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. It's over Ben.
Times the Steelers, who may have been looking ahead, don't you think?
Yep. Extra point. Here. Roll it. It's over. The Jacksonville Jaguars have pulled off the upset of the playoffs. The Jaguars are in the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1999. They knock off the Steelers in Pittsburgh, 45-42.